Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yesterday I went to the Shanghai Hot Toys offline store once again, and my purpose of coming here was to get the Return of the Jedi Darth Vader figure, which I pre-ordered last year. I know that a lot of people who pre-ordered this figure has gotten this for a while already, since this figure was released a few weeks ago. But since I pre-ordered this figure right from this official store, and they usually get these figures a few weeks and sometimes even a month later than Hong Kong and some other districts, so I had to wait until they sent me the message reminding me to come to the store and get my figure. But anyway, let's first discuss everything in the store. So not a lot really changed since the first time I've came here. It's just that they've added a lot of new figures that was released since then. So let's first check out this whole wall full of Marvel figures. I guess this is probably the most impressive thing in the entire store, since I estimate that there are over 100 figures in this entire wall, and each of them are totally exceptional. So as you can see, there are a lot of classical figures like Iron Man, Captain America, Thor, Spider-Man, Loki, Deadpool. Like as you can see, they've also took out the zombie Deadpool, which is pretty interesting, especially with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie coming out recently. And as you can see, a lot of quarter scale Iron Man down there, and this scene of Hulkbuster combating Hulk, and a lot of other versions of Iron Man. And you can even see a few Infinity gloves back there, which all looks very realistic. And this is another full view of the wall of Marvel figures. And right here you can see a bunch of Cos babies, most of them associated with the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. And you can even see this Lady Pool figure that you could buy right from the store at the moment, and a few shirts back there. And these are some other Cos babies. So up here, these are from Spider-Man 2. These are from Deadpool and Wolverine. These are from Inside Out. And these are probably from Disney or Donald Duck, and this is the comic version of Wolverine. They've also made it kind of realistic, especially the muscle on the arm and the face down there, and the claws also looks kind of cool. And you can even see on the background its image from the comic. And these are a bunch of Marvel figures for sale. Okay, and this is another display of the few new figures that came out this summer. With this one, the 1/6 scale Iron Man Mark 42, with a lot of accessories, but as I said in my full preview video, it's a bit similar to the quarter scale. And this is another version of Wolverine, and this is Lady Pool, which I've shown you the box a while ago with this dog pool and a bunch of hands, which is also great, and its hair is also kind of realistic. This is the Deadpool from the Deadpool and Wolverine movie. You can also see the head of Zombie Pool up there, and with Dog Pool and this Baby Pool. And these are the accessories. And this one is Black Widow with rooted hair. It also looks amazing, and I've also pre-ordered this figure, and I'll also make a review when I receive it. And this one is Wolverine jacket version, but I prefer to call him muscular version, since you can see his muscles up there. It just looks fantastic. Apologies for not showing it that clearly in the video, but if you look at it closely in the store, up close and personal, you'll notice that there's actually some sweat details on its muscles, which is really impressive. Alright, so now for this Iron Man Mark 6 that came out a few months ago. It's also really impressive, especially with its diorama display base. And as you can see, it also came with a huge amount of accessories, with a few exchangeable battle damaged pieces, and his empty helmet up there. And you can also demonstrate the scene of Iron Man taking off his suit from the movie, which is amazing. And you can also see like some light up functions on the diorama display base. Alright, now let's discuss these two Star Wars figures. So back there, it's apparently Darth Maul that came out recently with that LED light up function. Unfortunately, this figure cannot articulate at all, and I've noticed that his head cannot really light up that well. Like when you turn off the lights, his head doesn't look bright at all. So yeah, I don't think it's really worth it. And the other one is the Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, and it's exactly the one I'm getting from the store. and I've already got it in hand right now, and I'll make a review video of this figure very soon, so stay tuned. And as you can see, these two are exchangeable helmets, with one of them Sebastian Shaw's head sculpt, and the other one is the blue electrocuted helmet. And as you can see, he also came with many pairs of hand, and for the deluxe version, he also came with a staircase as the accessories. And these are some DC figures, as you can see. This one is Batman, and the other one is also another version of Batman riding his motorcycle. And these two figures has actually been here ever since the first time I came to the store. And down here you can see some other DC figures, including this Batman Joker, which is also a limited edition with rooted hair. And these are some other DC figures that looks kind of impressive. This is a close-up look at the Batman Joker. As you can see, his suit is actually identical to Batman's suit in shape, but the color is very different. And these are some other figures from DC. And I've noticed that a lot of DC figures display base look pretty impressive, especially Joker. Like this version, you can see it has a whole wall, but I'm not sure whether it came with the figure or it's just that Hot Toys wanted to display them in their official store. Okay, so this is another version of Batman with, back here you can see a lot of accessories, and this is another figure with this vehicle. And okay, so these are some cost babies from DC with various figures. These are also some figures like Wonder Woman, Batman, Joker, and a lot more. And these are all Star Wars figures. From the left, you can see Han Solo, Chewbacca, Leia, a lot of troopers, Rey, Kylo Ren, some other versions of Luke, and also Finn up there. And these are, this is Luke Skywalker. You can see stormtroopers in the background, Princess Leia, Darth Vader, Emperor Palpatine, Royal Guards on the back, which both look very outstanding, especially with their bright red suit. And on the right, you can also see the Golden C-3PO. Okay, so down here, these figures are mainly just troopers. And as you can see on the very left, Stormtrooper in 3 different colors, silver, copper, and gold. And you can also see Shadow Trooper and Stormtrooper, Scout Trooper, Death Trooper, Arc Trooper, and you can even see like a dark, like a black colored Boba Fett on the back. And on the lowest layer, these are probably just some statues from Sideshow or third-party companies. And these are some other Star Wars figures for sale, and these are some Star Wars figures for sale as well. And I noticed something weird, that they've actually put some exclusive figures that's all sold out a few months ago. They've just put them back to the shelves in this Shanghai offline store, and they began selling them again. I don't know why they did that. I'm not even sure why they still had some exclusive figures, because according to them, they've sold them out a long time ago. So that's pretty weird, but I guess there's still people willing to buy it, and these are just some cost riders. Okay, so these are some other figures, mainly from the Book of Boba Fett and Obi-Wan Kenobi, or The Mandalorian. Okay, so these are mainly figures from The Mandalorian. You can see Moff Gideon, Luke Skywalker, Ahsoka, and some other Mandalorian figures. And these are mainly from the Book of Boba Fett, which all look pretty impressive. You can see Boba Fett, and the Mandalorian, Grogu, and some other versions of Mandalorian Boba Fett. And this is Boba Fett on the throne. And okay, down here, this is still Mandalorian. This is a diorama scene with Mandalorian and the Stormtrooper, and this one is Grand Admiral Thrawn. So this is actually a new figure. It's the first time I saw this figure in this store. He actually looks really cool, especially with his white suit. He looks like a very cool officer. I've also read the books of Grand Admiral Thrawn, and he's also one of my favorite characters in the Star Wars universe. Okay, so down here, also see some quarter scale versions of Mandalorian and Boba Fett, and these are some figures for sale that were also displayed on the shelf on the right. Okay, so these are some stickers and some other products, which are pretty weird, but I guess there's still some people willing to buy them, I guess. Yeah, this is another look. These are mainly some cost babies on display. Okay, so that's mainly all. And these are, oh yeah, these are some larger scales, cost babies and some more cost babies. Okay, down here, these are some other I'm sorry, Marvel figures. You can even you can see Thor, also a Black Panther, Hulk, She-Hulk, and you can even see Kang right here, even though we'll probably never see him in the Marvel universe in the future. But he still looks kind of cool, and I appreciate his acting skills. And down here, these are mainly from the Spider-Man movie. You can see Green Goblin, Doctor Octopus, and a bunch of Spider-Man figures. All right, so now let's just move up to the second floor, since I've already shown you everything on the first floor. All right, so this is a screen continually playing some Hot Toys ads showing how well their figures are, just something like that, showing their craftsmanship, how they make these figures. And this is still a large poster of Hot Toys Power of the Dark Side event, which they left here a few months ago, but they probably thought that it looks great, so they didn't really take it off. All right, so the other poster of Thor and a bunch of Marvel figures. And up here, this is a poster of Avengers 2 Age of Ultron. This is also, okay, so this is the area which I often take my thumbnails from. And this looks cool. You can see the bust of Darth Vader, C-3PO, and R2-D2 down there. All right, so another poster of Iron Man 3. All right, so these are some signatures of Star Wars actors, shown it a lot of times in my previous store tour videos. These are some Star Wars figures for sale, and this is another whole wall of Marvel figures. Up there, there's even a screen. So right here on the left, you can see Darth Vader with his stormtroopers back there, and there's an Empire logo in the middle, and right here it's Darkside Anakin with his 501st Legion, so it's pretty movie accurate. And on the second layer, it's mainly figures from Attack of the Clones. You can see Commander Cody, a bunch of clone troopers, C-3PO, Jango Fett, Darth Maul, Padme, Mace Windu, Qui-Gon Jinn, and a lot more. And down here, these are mainly from the Clone Wars animated series, with these still a lot of clone troopers and Obi-Wan Kenobi. I'm sorry that I still haven't made the unboxing review video of General Kenobi, as you can see right here, since I was really busy these days and I don't have the time to just film it. I'll try to film it in the near future. So, alright, so these are some other figures. I mean, these are some figures for sale in Star Wars, and some DC figures as well. Alright, so these are DC figures on display. You can see a bunch of mainly Batman, and you can also see Superman, Wonder Woman, and down here, Black Adam, and a few versions of Jokers, and these are some more. And this is a closer look at Black Adam, since I really like the look of his head sculpt. It just looks really realistic, and it grabbed the likeness of The Rock Johnson. And right here, this is a poster of the Justice League, and these are some figures for sale. Okay, so on the back, this is a large vehicle, probably from Batman, and it tells you not to touch it. And this is the DX28 version of Darth Vader, which I made an unboxing review video. And later in my review video of Return of the Jedi Darth Vader, I'm also going to compare this figure with that one. And next year, when the Battle Damage Darth Vader comes out, I'm going to compare 3 of them side by side. So it's going to be pretty cool. And these are some statues, I guess. And I mean, down there. And this is a triple O, and Darth Revan, Lord Starkiller, and this little bot down here. I'm sorry, I forgot his name once again. But yeah, Triple O is exactly the figure I'm curious about, since he was like sold out a few months ago, but he was like, Hot Toys just took it out and just started selling him once again. Alright, so these are some figures from some other movies like Back to the Future and some more. Down here you can also see Pennywise, Jack Sparrow, and a lot more. So they're all looking pretty impressive. But I remember that these figures have been displayed here for a long time. Alright, so these are some other figures for sale. Some Cos Babies and Marvel figures. And up there another screen playing stuff. Some large-scale Cos Babies. And also 3 figures from DC, 2 Batman and 1 Joker, which looks great. And down there, some other large-scale Cos Babies from different series. And this is the display base, so the Batman in the middle, which looks kind of cool. This is a large logo of Hot Toys. All right, so that's mostly all of this store tour video. I've already made 7 videos of this. Of the store tour, since every time I came here I'll make a video. So if you're interested in my previous store tour videos, definitely go have a check. You'll definitely enjoy them. And I've also made a lot of unboxing and review videos of Star Wars and Marvel figures. So if you're interested, please go have a check. You'll definitely enjoy them. And I'll also make the unboxing and review video of the newly released Darth Vader from Return of the Jedi. So stay tuned, and that's all for this video. If you enjoyed this, please consider like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video.